Hey guys, Jennifer here with the Family Fudge. In today's video, the kids and I are going to be doing a very interesting 24-hour challenge. Over the next 24 hours, I'm only going to be feeding my kids things that I've cooked in an air fryer. Now, I know what you might be thinking, fried food, how can that be healthy? But don't worry you guys, this is an air fryer I'm talking about. I'm going to be making breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert all in my CSS all-in-one pressure cooker and air fryer, and I would like to thank them for sponsoring today's video. Now you guys, I love that air fryers get food nice and crispy like deep frying, but it doesn't require all the grease and oil, so it's definitely a lighter option. And you guys, this model doesn't just air fry. It also has a pressure cooker, so you can cook just about anything you want. You can steam, you can saute, you can roast, and you can even broil. To switch from the pressure cooker to the air fryer is super easy. You just have to change out the lid, and it's actually really easy to use because it has a digital touch screen. So you have 22 different cooking presets, which make it really easy to cook steak or chicken, seafood, or so many other things. So if you guys are interested, you can definitely find this on Amazon, and I'll go ahead and put a link in the description box below. And now without further ado, let's get on to this challenge.
What's under there?
2, 3, go!
What's in it?
Good morning guys, I am up bright and early today and I'm ready to get cracking on today's breakfast. So for today's breakfast, I'm going to start by baking some eggs in my air fryer. So to my air fryer basket, I'm going to go ahead and add in 3 of these silicone cups. And since these silicone liners are okay in the oven, they're also perfectly fine for inside my air fryer. And even though I am making breakfast for 4 kids this morning, I'm only going to be baking 3 eggs because these days my daughter Lily will not eat eggs.
No eggs for me.
So I'm just going to be making her a breakfast sandwich without one. And I'm just going to go ahead and break the yolk and mix this up a little bit. I don't want a completely scrambled egg. I want this to kind of be like an egg McMuffin that you might get from McDonald's. And before I mix them up, I did go ahead and add some salt and pepper. And before I pop them into the air fryer, I'm also going to sprinkle just a little bit of cheese into each cup. Now I'm going to go ahead and just lower this down in here. Next, I'm going to add on the air fryer lid. And then you guys, these cook super fast, just about 10 to 12 minutes at 300 degrees in the air fryer will do. So now that the eggs are done, I'm going to go ahead and remove them with some tongs. These are piping hot right now. So while they cool down a bit, I'm going to go ahead and load up the air fryer with some Canadian bacon. Now you guys, this is fully cooked of course, so it's only going to take about 2 to 3 minutes in the air fryer to warm through and get crispy on the edges. And now it's time to cut the bagels. So these are actually cute little mini bagels. I just got these at my local grocery store. And so now to build these breakfast sandwiches, I'm going to go ahead and spread just a little bit of butter on these bagels, followed by the ham. Next, I'm going to add 2 little squares of cheese. And then to finish off these sandwiches, I'm going to go ahead and add on the egg layer. And since I baked these in the larger silicone cups, they're like the perfect size for these mini sandwiches. Okay guys, so now that these sandwiches are done and looking delicious, I'm going to go ahead and add in a little food pick just to make sure they don't fall apart. And now I can go ahead and present them to the kids.
Breakfast time!
Okay, open it up.
Ooh, that looks really cool.
Okay, give it a try and then tell me what you think.
I want this.
Careful, it might be hot. Careful.
I give it 4 stars. I give it 5 stars.
Okay, Jackson, what do you think?
I give it 5 stars.
And Griffin?
I give it 5 stars since I really like it now.
Oh, good.
The only thing that can make this better is some ketchup.
Sorry. That was a little bit hard. Today I still have to make a lunch, a dinner, and a dessert.
I love dessert.
Okay guys, it is almost lunchtime, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with it. Today I'm gonna be making some bunless burger bites. So for this recipe, I'm using about 1 pound of ground beef. I've just added a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, some dried onion, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spray the basket of my air fryer with just a little bit of nonstick spray, and then I can go ahead and add in my burger balls. So these taste like a burger, but they're shaped like a meatball. I'm just going to get these in the air fryer for just about 10 minutes, and that's all it takes. Okay guys, so our little burger balls are out of the air fryer and they are smelling so good, but they're not quite looking like burgers yet. There's still a few more things that I need to add. To these cute little hamburger skewers, I'm going to start by adding a tomato. Next comes a little piece of lettuce. After that, I'm adding a small little slice of cheese, followed by 1 slice of dill pickle. I like to serve them with a little bit of ketchup for dipping on the side, and to go along with these burger bites, I also cooked up some waffle fries in the air fryer. Now you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below, do you prefer regular french fries, waffle fries, or curly fries? Okay guys, now that's everything in today's lunch, but now it's time for my official taste testers to tell us what they think. Who's ready for lunch?
Me!
Okay, close your eyes, it's coming. Don't open them yet, don't open them yet. Open!
French fries! French fries!
Okay boys, what'd you think? Griffin?
5 stars.
Jackson?
4 stars. I give it a 4. I give it a 3.
A 3.
I give it a 3 for this and a 5 for this.
Oh, you're all about the potatoes?
No, it's French fries.
Okay guys, so now it is dinner time, and for tonight's dinner I'm going to be making some extra crispy chicken tenders. I'm going to start with about 1 pound of chicken tenders, and at this point I'm going to go ahead and just add a good amount of salt and pepper on both sides. Now that the chicken is nice and seasoned, I'm going to go ahead and prepare a little assembly line. So in this bowl I have 2 eggs that I've beaten, and then in this next bowl I have plenty of breadcrumbs, and this is actually a combination of regular breadcrumbs and panko breadcrumbs, so you know these are going to be extra crispy. So now all I have to do is dip each little chicken tender in the eggs and then in the breadcrumbs. And now that I have them all done, I'm going to go ahead and spray each little chicken tender with some cooking oil. And this is supposed to help them get nice and crispy on the outside. So I'm going to spray some on this side, flip them over, and spray the other side. And now I can go ahead and get my first batch of chicken tenders into the air fryer. I'm going to cook these at 400 degrees for just about 5 or 6 minutes on each side. Now to go along with the chicken, I'm also going to roast some broccoli. And you guys, this is something that is so good in the air fryer, and it is so easy. I'm just taking a big old bowl of fresh broccoli. To this I'm adding just a drizzle of olive oil. I'm also adding some salt and pepper and some garlic powder. This only takes about 3 to 4 minutes in the air fryer to be nice and crispy and tender. Okay guys, now check it out. These chicken tenders look so good. Now on this plate, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the broccoli as well. And before I serve it to the kids, I am gonna sprinkle just a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the top.
Dinner time!
Close your eyes. Open.
Ooh! What is this? What is this? I think it's like chicken nuggets, like giant chicken nuggets.
Come on, it's yummy.
You should try one. Really good.
The broccoli's really good too.
I rate it a 0. I don't like it. I rate it a 5 stars. I give it a boy. 5 stars.
Hey Missy,
What?
you can't just eat sauce for dinner.
Yes, we can.
No. Okay guys, are you ready for dessert? I am super excited for this one because if you didn't already know, I'm a huge donut fan. In fact, I actually worked for the Krispy Kreme company for many years, so I love donuts. But I've never made them in the air fryer before. I'm actually going to be using some of this store-bought flaky biscuit dough. So I know you guys can probably already guess where I'm going with this. I'm just going to take each little biscuit and I'm going to use a little cookie cutter to punch out the center. This is going to leave me with 8 big donuts and 8 donut holes. So now that I have these all punched out, I'm going to go ahead and spray my fryer basket with a little bit of oil. I just want to make sure that these don't stick. And I'm just gonna do small batches at a time, and I wanna make sure that these aren't touching each other in the basket. These just take about 4 to 5 minutes at 350 in your air fryer. But maybe keep your eye on these. You definitely don't want them to get too brown. Okay guys, so once your donuts are out of the air fryer, you can really decorate them up however you want. But today I'm keeping it really simple. To a separate bowl, I've just mixed together a little bit of cinnamon and sugar. And before I dip the donuts in there, I'm going to quickly dip each one in a little bit of melted butter. That's gonna add a lot of flavor, and it's also gonna help the cinnamon and sugar to stick. Okay, who's ready for dessert?
Me.
Okay, close your eyes. Open.
Donuts! Donuts!
Yeah. Careful, they're a little messy.
They're a lot messy. I didn't know you can make these in the air fryer.
Yeah, it was actually really easy, and it only took about 5 minutes.
Ooh. Can you make these for dessert every day?
Every day? I don't know about that. Okay, Lily, what'd you think?
10 stars.
10?
10 stars. 11 stars. 9.
Well, I guess that means they liked it. And there you have it, guys. Now, again, I want to thank Carl Schmidt-Sohn for sponsoring today's video. Today, I was able to make yummy things. I was able to make healthy things. This really is a multi-purpose cooker. Again, the link will be down below if you'd like to check it out yourself.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.